Well, hello and welcome. We are live here at Digital DJ Tips with me, Phil, in the studio for another Tuesday. And if you saw that shot I opened with, then that's your clue as to what we're talking about today. Recovering from nightmare gigs. You know the kind of gigs that make you want to give up DJing. The kind of gigs where everything that can go wrong does go wrong. Where you're treated like a doormat, like a human jukebox, or worse. So that's what we're talking about today. Recovering from nightmare gigs. So if you're new around here, this is Digital DJ Tips, the channel that helps you become great DJs and great DJ producers. We are behind Rock the Dance Floor, the best-selling book on Amazon that teaches you to become a DJ. We are also behind dozens of DJ courses. We have 23,000 students now in 165 countries all over the world. And we are passionate about teaching this stuff. So welcome, good to have you here. Do subscribe so that we can let you know when we go live again. If you're watching the replay, maybe you weren't subscribed. Maybe that is why you are watching the replay. So again, subscribe, click the bell, follow us, make our post show first. You know the drill, do all that stuff so that when we go live, you know that we're live. And if you're watching this replay on YouTube especially, guess what? You are missing all the fun. This is going to go on for half an hour and you won't be able to join in live. So do the same stuff as I just said. Subscribe. I'm just going to turn off that beep in the background. I keep forgetting to do that. They upgraded our software, which is awesome, which gives us all our comments live, but they make a beep every time they come in. I don't know why they do that. Why would you want a noise when you're live? Anyway, I digress. So that's what we're talking about today. Now, we've got some really exciting news for you today as well. If you're watching here on the Global DJ Network, which is our group for DJs and DJ producers, our private group for DJs and DJ producers. Sorry, not there, there. That's the one. If you're watching there on the Global DJ Network, then great, you don't have to do anything. If you're not watching on the Global DJ Network, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you need to be in here. I'll tell you why a little bit later on, but it's got something to do with this, our complete DJ course. And it's also got something to do with a pretty generous giveaway. So I've let the cat out of the bag a bit, but if you want to win a copy of this, I'll tell you how to do it later on. But clue, you do need to be in the Global DJ Network. So this is what we're talking about today. We are never booking you again. The terrible gigs that you wish had never happened and that can put you off DJing for life. That's the subject today. And it's all actually come from a very ranty but understandable post on our Global DJ Network. So let's go and have a look at that post here. It's quite long, but don't worry, I will read it out to you. And this was the post that's actually started today's topic. And so I've anonymized this. I don't want to talk about who wrote it. It's what they wrote that's important. I'll read it out to you. I'm never DJing for family ever again. Last night was an absolute nightmare. The utter disrespect shown to me, my equipment, my musical expertise, and the art of DJing itself was abhorrent. And I'm embarrassed to have even accepted the offer to DJ that graduation party. Wow, this poor guy's having a really bad time, aren't they? They carry on. Don't hire me to DJ if you don't respect me enough to let me do what I do best, and you basically use me as a personal human jukebox. You hire me to DJ, then that's what I'm expecting to be doing. Not playing random music that doesn't fit the theme of the evening, or getting thrown off my decks, thrown off my own equipment if I don't change the song in a timely manner. You don't even want to know how close I was to just giving up on my passion altogether. And he carries on as if he needed to. No one respects the craft anymore. If I have to lose out on clients because I refuse to be their human jukebox, just loading songs and pressing play, then so be it. I respect my craft and I hope that other DJs will follow in my footsteps and do the same thing until the public finds the respect that they used to have for this skill. Now I know what you're going to say, but nowadays anyone can be a DJ. Want to know what I say to that? Bullshit. It takes zero skill to pick music and just press play, but it takes years to learn the art of seamlessly blending music together based on key, BPM and the likes. It takes practice to understand how to properly use different effects, and even longer to learn the art of scratch DJing. Okay, rant over. Blimey, poor member of our Global DJ group. Had a really bad gig there, clearly, playing for family, and they kicked him off his own decks because he wouldn't play the music they wanted, and it seemed to get worse from there on in. So there is one example of what can go wrong, and I want to talk about ways to kind of recover from that. And there's 165 people jumped in to help, to debate, and to help this guy unpack all of that in the Global DJ Network, which is why it's such an awesome place, by the way. So if you want to win a copy of this, you've got to join the Global DJ Network here. and I'll tell you how to do that a little bit later. Right, so back to our topic. Nightmare gigs. Now this guy clearly had a nightmare, right? But look, we've got 4 things to share with you today which will help you if you've ever been in that position. If you have been in that position, below, please type, tell me your nightmare gigs, tell me how you would recover from them, how you would recover from them if you were this dude. I'd love to hear your stories. So look, the first thing is calm down. You know, this poor guy said I was close to giving up on DJing entirely. Don't do that. Calm down. Let it rest for a few days or a week, because we are really passionate about our DJing. It's a whole passion game. I do this because I'm passionate. All my team do this because we're passionate. It's a passion game, right? So you're bound to really feel the highs and really feel the lows. So don't make any rash decisions is our first point here. Our second point here is why not just go and have a mix with your friends? And I'd like to thank Mark from our team for coming up with this one. It's a great one. Why not just go and have a mix with your mates? Take your music, head round to your friend's house and just mix there. Just forget about DJing in public, forget about requests, forget about being a human jukebox. Rediscover what you love about music. Rediscover what you love about DJing. Go and do that with your friends. Have a night with a 4-pack and a part of your favourite tunes and just relax, because it might just help you to, as I say, calm down, but also rediscover what it is you love about DJing in the first place. There's 2 of our 4 things. Before I go any further though, I want to switch over to our live comments and just say hello to a few people who are chatting away there. I'm hoping chatting away there. That would show us that we were indeed live, because I haven't actually checked as I normally do. And weirdly enough, it appears that we are not getting any comments through here, which is really quite annoying, because it means I'll have to go and dial into the individual Facebook page to talk to you guys and girls on the YouTube page. But hey, I'm completely capable of doing that. So do let us know below what you've done to recover from bad gigs and what you would do if you were this poor person here who really has had a bad time and has not enjoyed this gig at all. So all right then, so your comments over on Facebook, they're coming through absolutely fine there. Let's read a few of those out and give you a few hellos there. Mike says, I've been there before. It's a rant we can all relate to, says Del Sang. It's getting worse with the instant gratification culture, says Mark. It's a difficult one. With the digital age, it's made it easier for everyone to claim they are a DJ, says Paul. But at the end of the day, it's all about giving the clients a night to remember, isn't it? Perhaps he should have discussed with the client before accepting the gig the stars and music that would have been included in the night. Juan says he misses the most important thing about DJing, and maybe the reason he had this problem. The most important skill of a DJ, and the one that may take ages to develop correctly, is selection, meaning to know what tune goes in what moment for what crowd. That's actually one of my points that I was going to make later, so I don't need to do that now. Shield says, as a woman, I've had to deal with this on many occasions from total strangers, getting told how to do my job. My fellow women are worse than men. Don't give up for anyone. So there you go, there's some encouragement there. I gave up after a boss made me feel worthless for years. He hated how much I got paid compared to him. Ex-bouncer, had bouncer mentality as a manager. I quit for 6 months. 6 months later, I got one of my favourite residencies of my 16-year journey, says Mark. So there you go, some encouragement there. And Ali says, I did a wedding where the best man was a drunk, .. Also, the maid of honour was derogatory to me as well. I had to be firm but professional. So loads and loads of really good advice there. Thank you for that. And I'm going to head over to YouTube and grab some comments from the YouTube channel as well next. That's awesome. Thank you for those. I'm also going to continue with the advice that we've got for you as well. So the advice we've given you is calm down. Go and DJ with your friends and just rediscover your love of DJing. I think writing down everything that you did on the night and everything that happened is a really, really good way of unpacking it all. Write it down, grab a pen, sit there for an hour and write page after page after page if you have to, because you'll find things that you did wrong. There's no way you didn't do anything wrong here, my good friend. You did. There were things you could have done differently. There were ways you could have reacted that could have been differently. The only way you're going to find them is by calming down. And there's something about writing that calms you down. It's something about writing that slows down your thoughts. And putting it on paper makes you realise that's ridiculous, or actually there's something in that. And you find that it's just a good way. I find it's a good way. I actually have a journal. I've actually got it. It's staring at me from over here. I carry around a journal and I write notes in this all the time, every day. Good things and bad things that happen. They all get their page in the journal, their moment in the sun, and they get written down in here, and that way I can kind of unpack it all and decide what to do about stuff rather than just fretting and worrying and so on. So write it down, scribble stuff down. I actually find that's a good thing to do daily, never mind when something bad happens. So that's our point number 3. And point number 4, book a really fun gig. Again, thanks to Mark in our team for this one. Book a gig that you know you're going to love. You know, book something soon in a bar you like, or with a crowd that you adore, or whatever. Just book something that's going to be a lot of fun, where you can play what you want. Kind of, again, get yourself back on the bike with something fun where it's likely to go really well. I think getting back on the bike is an important thing, right? That's what a lot of you have been saying. I'm going to jump over to YouTube and grab some of your comments from our YouTube channel as well. So let's get over there now. Meanwhile, please underneath share how you recover from gigs that don't go as well as you think they should have gone, how you deal with this stuff, how you would have dealt with this stuff if you were our Global DJ Network member. And by the way, hello if you are watching over on Global DJ Network. It's good to have you here. And you are in line for a very, very special giveaway. So I'm going to tell everyone, not just our Global DJ Network followers, but everyone, how they can win. We've got $1,500 worth of our new complete DJ course to give away. So that's pretty exciting. And I'm going to be telling you exactly how you can do that in a little bit. But meanwhile, I want to just jump onto YouTube, because I have got lots of people over there wanting to chat to us about this, and due to the slight hitch with the comment system, I've been unable to give you a shout out yet, but I'm putting all that right now. So here we go then. This is the comments that have popped in here from YouTube. Lots and lots of new people, so hello to you. So true, says AEXS. Nice to see you on YouTube again, says AEXS. We've been here for ages. Where have you been? Lots of you just been kind, but a good bottle of scotch helps to recover from a nightmare gig, says G30 Jack. So there you go. I'm just reading these out. I'm really enjoying the complete DJ course, says the Ruckus. I'm going to be talking to you guys and girls about that in a minute, so thank you for that. Family or not, says DJ Dash. Remember, this guy's gig was a family gig. Contracts are everything. DJs should stop complaining if they don't state it in their contract. And in fact, this particular person went on to say that they're going to get a contract precisely because of this. I have it in mind that if any guest is harassing me or my equipment, they get 2 warnings only, and then I'm out of there. So that's a good tip there. Fragments HD says, I had someone complaining that people didn't like my set. I carried on as usual, finished, and everyone loved it just because he was in charge. You know, learning to ignore people is a great thing, but it's sometimes easier said than done. As a DJ, you have to be Teflon man, woman, says the Ruckus. There will be those nights in inverted commas. If you sweat those nights, you'll ultimately fail as a DJ. Instead, go over that night in your mind and be honest. And that's one of our tips, wasn't it? Go over that and be honest. So lots and lots of you commenting there. Thank you very much for that. Please keep the comments going. Even if you're watching this on the replay, let us know your nightmare gigs and what you would have done in this situation. The 4 things we covered were calm down. Don't make any rash decisions to give up DJing or anything. Mix with your mates. Go and just have some fun mixing with your friends. Write down what went wrong and try and learn from it. And book a fun gig to get back into this. But I did want to pick up on 2 points. One of them has already been picked up on by you people. So there was no golden age. There was no time when DJs were respected and hallowed. Trust me, there might have been, but I've been DJing for a long time and I've never seen it. There's always been someone who wants to make your life misery. There's always been someone who wants to hassle you. You can see them a mile off as they walk up, right? We've all been there. It hasn't changed. Don't think it's changed. Yes, there are changes, don't get me wrong, but there's never been a golden age. But the second thing was that one of our astute watchers today picked up on. You said that, you know, it takes 0 skills to pick tunes and press play, but actually it does. That's a lifetime's work. Picking music is something you never fully learn. So don't, please, any DJ think that it's all about effects and mixing and scratching and blending seamlessly and that. Yeah, that's great. But look, 85, 90, maybe even 95% of the job is picking the right music for the people in front of you right now. And if you get that right, a lot of problems dissolve away. And I actually wanted to end off, well, not end off because I've got this awesome competition to win $1,500 worth of our DJ courses in a minute. But I wanted to end off this segment by just showing you this comment here, which came in from one of our listeners, one of our readers rather, talking about this very thing. And this is exactly what they said to our person who was saying this, and it is music selection is everything. No one cares about how good your transitions, effects or gear are your transitions, effects or gear are, or the craft. Unless you are hired for a DJ club night for a specific genre maybe and you have a brand, I'm afraid to say to an extent we are all a human jukebox, playlist creators sometimes. The skill is in selecting the order and not to make it seem like we are. We are the least important person in the room, in my opinion, of course. I really like that. The skill is in selecting the order and not to make it seem like we are. We are the least important person in the room. There is a lot of philosophy and wisdom in those very words there. So thank you, James, for sharing those with us. Okay, we've been talking about how to recover from nightmare gigs. One way of not having nightmare gigs is to be bloody good at playing them. And that brings me on very nicely to what I want to talk to you about next. So we have the Global DJ Network. This is a place where you can chat to DJs. It's by DJs, for DJs. It is run by us, but it's for and about you guys and girls. It's really, really awesome in there. It's totally private. You have to apply to join. If you apply to join that now, you get to enter a competition to win one of 3 copies of this. It's our brand new course, the Complete DJ course. It is launching in just a couple of weeks publicly. It's already launched privately to our list and already done really, really well. We had someone commenting on it just a minute ago saying how much they're enjoying it. We're very excited about this course and we want you to win a copy of it. All you have to do to win a copy of that course is comment on a post that we're going to be putting today inside our Global DJ Network. So the next question, of course, is how do I get into the Global DJ Network, Phil? Glad you asked that. All you've got to do is head to our Facebook page. Now, you may be watching this on our Facebook page, our public page. You may not be if you're watching this on YouTube. It's easy enough to find, facebook.com/digitaldjtips. Right, head there, click message, and send us a message inside Facebook. And in that message, you're going to write one word, join. And that's it. Facebook page, click message, send us the word join. We will get you in that group. Everyone is accepted manually, so it will take a little while. Once you're in there, you've got, starting today, you've got a week. I'll announce the winners next week in Tuesday Tips Live right here. You've got a week to enter. It's really easy to enter. It's a draw. There's no skill in it. You just comment on the post and we will enter you into that draw to win one of 3 copies, total value $1,500 of the Complete DJ course, our brand new course that teaches anyone new or returning to the game how to DJ in the modern world. As I say, it's done really, really well and we'll be really excited for you to join us in there. And who knows, you might be one of our lucky winners. So a few of you were asking, what's your gear today? Our gear today is this. It's the Little Pioneer DDJ 200 WeGo. It actually works with your iPad or your phone. You just get your favorite DJ software on there, wirelessly between this and that. You can get a little splitter cable to work with your headphones. We've just been having a little jam with it before we went live today. It's why we were a little late, I have to be honest and tell you. So that's what it is, and that's what we've been playing with. Okay, remember, win a copy of this by heading over to the Global DJ Network, and you get in there by going to our Facebook page, clicking message, and typing the word join. This has been Tuesday Tips Live from Digital DJ Tips. Keep the comments coming, even if you're watching on the replay. My team and I will reply to them. But meanwhile, get good, get out there and make the moments. And don't let this be you at your next gig. I'll see you next time.